Hello and welcome to the 13th episode of this is Total War Legendary Shogun 2 Let's Play. And yeah, we are immediately starting with the battle. We are just destroying the few Ashigaru and the enemy general that were alive in the end of the last episode. Let's go ahead and destroy them. Nice charge here. Our Ashigaru should make short, or should beat them easily, let's just say that. However, they do have professional Yari Ashigaru, so their Yari Ashigaru are actually pretty good. So they are actually holding on for now. We're actually losing a few men. How's it looking with the general? Should take out the enemy general pretty soon. But now he's right now he's still fighting. There's one man left. That's the general. How many men? Okay, let's actually let's surround the enemy. But he might just break this point anyway. Let's also use heroic assault so that our units are faster. Nice, now they break. Okay, that was the starting battle. We will be right back on the campaign map. Okay, a pretty easy battle. We only lost 11, killed all of them. They only had 2 units. Nice. The main thing which is nice for us is that we gained more experience from this battle. Actually, our general leveled up, I think. Maybe in the last turn, I didn't see it. Yeah, let's have a look. Wow, this is actually really good. +1 attack for SB units, +2 defense for Ashigaru. Or +20% effectiveness for the Inspire ability and +3 morale for Ronin. Now we are not going to use Ronin, and +3 morale is not good anyway, so yeah, we'll definitely go with Spear Sharpenter Assistant. I just want to test something. +2 defense and +1 attack. Let's have a look at our units. This unit has 11 and 13. Yes. I mean, okay, I might have... okay, I think it only increased the attack. Because, I don't know, these units count... they're called Yarikumi. So maybe it only increased the attack. Honestly, I kind of forgot what stats they had before, which is kind of crazy, but I guess sometimes your brain just says no. I mean, I could try to just yeah, so basically these guys, they have 34. These guys have like 3 experience and they have 38. I don't really know if... Yeah, I think... Yeah. Okay, I think for every experience they get more defense. Oh, maybe... Okay, honestly, I don't really know. But I think it didn't affect them, honestly. But I'm not 100% sure. Because in this mod there are professional Yari Ashigaru. Basically a tier above those Yarikumi. And they would count as Ashigaru, I assume. But maybe these guys don't even count as Ashigaru. I don't know 100%. But okay, let's focus on the skill tree here. So let's take 3 points for the infantry commander here. So our units will get +3 melee attack. At least our infantry units. Let's get +15 attack for our bodyguard, as well as +15% increase to the size of a general's bodyguard. It also enables second wind. However, our general is already able to use second wind, so I don't know if this maybe helps with other units. Maybe there are some other units that can get second wind, but you have to get it for the general, as we are doing right here, maybe. That could be a possibility. Let's also get +15 charge bonus for this general, as it also increased the bodyguard size by 15%. So our general will become very strong. Can get even more attacks later on. But let's have a look at the overall situation. So here This is an interesting situation. Yeah, we definitely don't want to attack the enemies because they have a bunch of guns and a bunch of archers. If we attack them and we have a bad terrain, we could suffer a bunch of casualties. So we will just go into the fortress and hope that they will attack us. Then we should be able to beat the guns easily. Also wanted to scout here with the ninja, shinobi. Okay, this fortress isn't even like a really high level. This fortress is on like a higher level, so maybe we want to take this fortress. I mean, they do have a bunch of strong units, so it wouldn't be easy. That's also for sure. Okay, so they have one full stack pretty much, and then two or three more units right there. Okay, this could be a little bit tough with only those units that we have in the province. Could send our general to support. Yeah, I think maybe I want to have my general be a reinforcing unit, but maybe the enemy would then attack him. A little bit risky. Luckily they only have a bunch of Ashigaru, so hopefully we will be able to defend here. Unfortunately, in this province we do not have the town watch, which we built in a bunch of the other provinces, or at least in this and in this, yeah. And the town watch increased the garrison, 1 Samaritan and 1 Yarikomi garrison, so it's quite helpful. Here we went for the ninja basically, that's why we built the Sakadin. Yeah, I think we will soon upgrade this to a stronghold so that our defenses will be better here. Okay, actually I have an idea. This is actually a nice idea, I would say. Let's send this Ashigaru into that province and this Ashigaru into this province. This way, if they decide to attack Miyagi, we have one more Ashigaru here, but we also have enough here. Okay, I think 3 units should be enough. Here we do have the town watch building, so maybe we can even send another Yarikumi into this province. It's an interesting decision. Yeah, I think it should be okay. Let's just do it. Okay, we have a bunch of money and we want to use that to upgrade our farming buildings, basically. And I also want the shinobi now to move into the north to scout. It would actually be nice if we had another shinobi, but at the moment we don't have any building slots where we could get another shinobi. What we could do now is also recruit samurai, which would be absolutely insane. How many can we recruit? We can't even recruit too many. Okay, we can recruit at least 6. Yeah. But at some point we will have a limit. I don't know, I assume we have like a limit of 7, 8, 9 maybe. But in this mod there are limits. For example, here you can see when you have the sword school, increase the limit of the katana unit by 0.25. So you would need 4 sword schools to increase the limit by 1, which is not a high increase of a limit, to be honest. But you could also upgrade it to then further increase the limit. But okay, we are actually able to recruit 3 right now, which is actually nice. I will do that. I think that is a decent idea. They are actually pretty cheap. 720, I mean, okay, it's a good amount, a high amount. But because we have... Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, I was just about to say, because we have the armory fields here, it decreases the cost by 25% for the recruitment of land units. Yeah, but I didn't even know that you can even upgrade this further. Oh my god, this is crazy. Now I might become greedy and want to upgrade it once more before I build the katana samurai. Because they are such expensive units, so when you get them, you want them to be the strongest as they can be. They also take a long time to recruit. This is interesting. Okay, then I have an idea. I will maybe recruit some Ashigaru. Because this is also our limit. We only can recruit 4 more. Let's recruit 3 for now. Because we need some more units at the moment, I would say. And let's also get a few upgrades with the farms going. Okay. Yeah, I think this should be fine. Okay, now we could try to scout a bit actually with our general. It's a little bit risky. He could get ambushed. Okay, I don't want him to be too far away. Let's retreat again. Okay, interesting. Yeah, okay, we have a nice garrison here. We should be able to hold there. Here we also have a good garrison. Our general can level up. Perfect. So at the moment, I would say this Total War, this is Total War challenge is going very well. We are able to hold everywhere, but there could still appear more enemy armies at any point. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, at this point, I would say we can actually end this turn and then see what happens. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, we are being attacked here. Okay, let's go. What I will also do in this battle is I will cut a few times to make the battle a little bit shorter, because I realized that in most of the videos the battles take up most of the time, so the progression is pretty slow. So this time I will try to cut out a little bit as well. Let's go. Okay, here we are on the battlefield. In this one, I'm not actually going to deploy any units outside, because I want the enemy guns to climb up, and then I can just easily take them out. Maybe I could also deploy units here, because the guns can't really shoot them very well. They can't really see them. So the guns would have to run close to them, and then I could just charge them. That would also be a viable strategy, I think. But yeah, I think it's even more safe to just set up in the stronghold. So yeah, let's go. And yeah, I will also cut a bit, but let's see where the enemies are. Okay, so they're just coming in from here. Okay, yeah, so a few archers are coming in this way, so I want to try and retreat a little bit here, I would say. And maybe try to bait them to climb up. Maybe I will also charge out. And here the guns are trying to get to this side. Maybe they will they will have to climb up, so we'll see. But yeah, we'll do a little cut now. Yeah, you can really see how quickly this tower is able to fire. That's insane. I think they might just start shooting at the units. Let's try to blob everybody up here. We also have 2 Ashigaru units here, or Kumi units to be more exact. And now the guns are beginning to climb up. So very soon I will charge. I might just charge now and try to neutralize this tower. Yeah, I might try that. And here the archers are climbing up. Perfect. Okay, now let's move the samurai retainers to face the enemies in battle. Okay, let's use heroic assault. Perfect. I mean, this tower isn't even really able to fire at this point, but we can take it. Then it can fire at the enemies. Okay, we didn't really get a good charge off here, but it's okay. I just realized that both of the garrison Yarikumi are outside, I guess, or in this part of the fortress. So yeah, I will likely have to commit a few units that are not garrison units, so that I'm able to flank. Maybe I can just put the guns into this position, and also I need the unit to hold our victory point, because the enemies will likely try to capture it. But maybe they will also not do it, then I can just shoot them. Okay, this unit is also the healthiest one. Let's try to defend the guns with it. Yeah, I think the guns will be able to absolutely destroy here. Here is not really optimal because the enemy has the high ground and we are kinda on a lower elevation, but honestly it is still fine. And now our guns have started firing and they're absolutely racking up kills. And yeah, the enemy tower has also been neutralized. And our units, they are a lot better. They just have archers and guns in melee, so this is perfect for us. Nice. Let's also use Inspire to just beef up the stats of the units here. Let's also use Hold Firm to increase the defense stats. It also makes the units unbreakable, which at the moment is not really too important. Yeah, we are absolutely destroying right here. And at this point, yeah, I think I will just honestly cut out the rest of the battle because this is just how it will go. I mean, okay, we can do like one last charge with the general. The enemy is already beginning to waver and break. Let's start moving out more units so that we can chase the enemies down. And now they are all breaking. Okay, that was the battle. Okay, a nice heroic victory. The enemy, they only have 144 remaining. And pretty much all of our casualties were just garrison units, so a pretty much perfect battle for us. And nice, they even have a few men remaining, so we could try to increase our experience level by attacking those. However, the problem is they did reinforce with a second army that is on ambush, so we try to attack there, we might get ambushed. But okay, here we will now have the second battle against the pink guys, the Nikaho, I guess, and okay, they have a few cavalry units, that is no problem in the siege, of course. They have a few Kachi samurai, which are pretty good, but mostly they just have a bunch of Yarikumi and Yumikumi. Let's get right into it. Okay, here we are on the battlefield. So we are going to put everybody in the middle, and then we'll see from where the enemies are attacking. Okay, we have an enemy detachment coming from here, and another one coming from here. Interestingly, yeah, it seems like most of the time they send all of their melee units into this direction. And their ranged units they send to attack from this direction, or yeah, at least they have like 3 bow units here. They actually have a few Ashigaru. Okay, so I assume I thought they had a few more bowmen, but maybe I remembered wrong also. Okay, yeah, our guns will go into the position here. Okay, also let's put everybody into guard mode. Guns will go and defend this tower. Yeah, like this, I guess. Okay, and here, I mean, we kinda want to burn those towers, actually. Can we do it while it's raining? It will be tough. We can at least burn one tower, I guess. Yeah, the cavalry is also very fast. They will dismount and then climb up. Nice enemy commando. Just charging forward and likely now dismounting. I think they're waiting until everybody is maybe in formation. Well, we can have used that with our tower. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe they have just lost their mind. Actually, I should burn this tower. Instead of shooting at them, I just want to burn this tower, honestly. Because they will likely capture it very soon if I don't burn it now. The rain is kinda working against me because it will make it harder to burn the tower. Oh no, now we'll also get shot by their archers. That is definitely not what I wanted, but it's okay. As long as I take out this tower pretty soon now, it's okay. Also, those archers are just garrison units as well, so they are not too important. It is actually interesting. They are waiting with their units here. Okay. And they are, wow, they are charging in. Oh no. Yeah, at this point. Oh no. Okay, I wasn't able to burn the tower. And I think I will just retreat with the archers if I'm able to get away. It will be tough. They will charge into me. But maybe I can just ignore it. No, this is not good. I mean, yeah, they are just garrison units. It was unfortunate. But yeah, this was definitely not a good play, but it's okay. Just a few archers. And archers in this mod, they are not very strong anyway, so. But it would be nice if they decided to get into the castle. Okay, now they did. Perfect. So how's it looking here? The enemies, they're beginning to move up. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I think I will actually also deploy one Yari Ashigaru unit there. And here I will just wait in the highest layer until they climb up. Then I will take them all out. And they will at least take a few casualties before they can capture this tower. Okay, let's try to get them to climb up. Then we will send our... I mean, yeah, we can just send our bows into melee, I guess, but they will not do too much, but they will still maybe do a little bit. Okay, now I think I will have to commit my non-garrison units. Okay, they're actually also sending up units, or at least one unit coming this way. Okay, but I still have one Ashigaru unit, okay. That can defend that. Let's attack here and let's send this Ashigaru unit on the tower so that the enemy can't take it. Actually, this tower became a neutral tower, perfect for me. But they might still capture it in a bit. These guns, they are firing. They are... Here they're not firing yet here, but it's no problem. At the moment there are not many enemies anyway coming that way. Okay, now they have taken the tower. That's okay. Come on guys, I want you to move on that position. Oh no. And this tower is likely also doing a bunch of friendly fire. It's tough. Okay. I think they should automatically try to push a little bit. Maybe I should put them out of defensive mode if I want them to push in. We'll see. Okay. Nice, we have captured the tower. I assume that's the tower. Yeah, here I think we just captured it, but we lost it again. Oh no, this tower actually. Yeah, okay. This tower is also a little bit weird. It can only shoot into certain directions, like here, here maybe, and I think that's it. So it's not very useful, but hey, it's doing a little bit. Likely doing more friendly fire than anything else, but hey. Okay, let's use the abilities of that Samurai Retainer unit there. Now our guns are just absolutely destroying. Already have 108 kills, which is a decent amount. And yeah, as you can see, we are definitely taking a few casualties here with our standard units. So non-garrison units, which is a little bit unfortunate. Let's try to use hold firm on them so that they can hold better and lose less men. And here, yeah, it's perfect to have a unit here. Because it seems like the enemies, they don't send any missile units this way, so you can safely have them here. And yeah, I recommend to put a Samurai Retainer unit into this position, then the enemies will try to attack it. And then your guns can absolutely obliterate the enemy. Okay, perfect. Let's use hold firm. Let's try to retreat to general. He already lost 2 men to maybe this Matchlock Tower, maybe also to this Matchlock Tower, it's not certain. And yeah, interestingly, the enemy cavalry decided to stay outside. They will likely come up later, maybe they will also just not climb up, then I will just send units outside later and take them out. Yeah, at this point the archers can be used to fire a little bit into the enemies, they will get a few kills, so why not? And yeah, here what will just happen in this battle is that the guns will just take out all the enemies slowly, while our infantry will hold and also get a good amount of kills. Yeah, that's pretty much what will happen. We can still use a few abilities. Let's use Heroic Assault here to make the units be less tired. And moving through the units here, not optimal, but it's not too bad. Okay, we head with the morale, not the morale, with the tiredness. The units there. Okay, the archers actually unleashing a bunch of volleys on us. That's interesting. Don't like that. I mean, yeah, a few loss with the general are okay, as they will be replenished for free, of course, as it's normal in Shogun 2 for every unit. We also use Rapid Advance against the fatigue. We also use Rally here to make the unit not break. And we are just holding, but the archers actually are kinda brutal, taking out a bunch of my units. Let's move them a little bit to dodge the arrows. And we can't really move out of our general because the enemy still has cavalry outside, his own generals, and also the tower. Here are the enemy generals. So yeah, we just have to endure and accept that we will just get shot by the enemy archers. Yeah, I think this battle is pretty interesting, so I will actually not cut out too much right here unless we are beginning to dominate. Okay, so actually a few enemy units sneaked up on the guns and actually took out a bunch of them. That is not good. I didn't notice that. Let's use Inspire on the Ashigaru because the morale seems to be pretty bad. And yeah, here the samurai are just doing a perfect job of holding there. It's like kind of like the Battle of Thermopylae a little bit, because they are in a very dense corridor, I guess, or a covered up position where they can't be flanked. And yeah, they're just absolutely holding very well. Okay, now a lot of enemies are beginning to break. Okay, I will now try to hunt down some of them. Now I don't want to suffer more casualties with the general. Okay, let's charge into the enemies with the Ashigaru, mainly to break the morale. Here we are still holding. Okay, this tower is actually not firing into us anymore. It seems okay, yeah, sometimes it does, okay. But yeah, our units, they are doing pretty good. They are very strong. They have high experience and our clan bonus, of course. Now a bunch of enemies are beginning to break. It's a little bit annoying because we can't really run them down at the moment. Because our general, as I said earlier, would get shot by the matchlock towers. Our own towers would also get do a bunch of friendly fire, so it's just too dangerous. But it's okay, we'll just let them escape, those guys that are running away, and attack these guys instead. Here we can use Hold Firm again. Our units are also very tired. I think the main thing it does in Shogun 2 is just it reduces morale a little bit. But in this mod maybe it does a little bit more. Maybe it also decreases speed. Maybe it does also reduce stats a little bit, I don't know that. But yeah, here we have been able to break the enemies. Now the samurai can push out. And pretty much all that's left to keep us from winning is the enemy general's bodyguard. And those archers here, they also decided to climb up. Okay. Let's try to get our guns into a position from which they can fire into the enemy, but I also don't want the enemy to capture this tower, which they are doing at the moment. Okay, let's try to move our unit into that position. Let's use second wind once we can. Reduce the fatigue. Now a few enemies they are beginning to rally again, but I think we can just try to hunt them down with those units here. They will like quickly break, I assume. And anyway, those are just garrison units. Here we are losing more units with the standard units. It's tough. Let's try to get a good position. Not really what I want here. The guns, they are what is needed at the moment. Okay, nice. Oh, now here also enemies coming up. Oh, good. Now we have to reposition this unit. Oh, yeah, the guns are doing perfect job here. Okay, actually, archers are still alive. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, okay, those are archers. Archers are not really a problem, to be honest. So that's all good. Okay, let's use the assault ability, heroic assault, to increase the speed and charge bonus, but also reduce the fatigue of our units. That's the main use for it here. But actually, what I really want is second wind. This will completely reduce the fatigue. And yeah, we'll slowly destroy the enemies there. We'll just shoot down the enemies here. Enemies just getting absolutely shot down. It's the perfect situation. This is how you want to deal with elite units of the enemy. Just shoot them while they are fighting a low value unit of yours that also is able to hold them for a long while. Have a look at this enemy. Okay, now they decide to flee with one unit. There's the general. Where is he? Oh, there he is. A little bit of crazy stuff going on. Okay, I think we just got the general. Oh, they have the tower. Let's take the tower back. Here the enemies are also beginning to break. Okay, this is actually a little bit dangerous to have the tower. Here we want to actually charge. And they're also climbing up here. What is going on? Anyway, yeah, I think at this point I can stop the battle. And we'll be right back on the campaign map. Okay, here we are. It was a Pyrrhic victory. And yeah, we lost quite a few units, also non-garrison units. But yeah, I think we still did pretty good. It was just the problem that the enemy decided to split up, and then it's harder to defend, of course. So yeah, pretty nice. They only have 225 remaining. And we should be able to hunt down, yes, the remaining army of them. And get even more experience for the general. This is perfect. Okay. So nice, here we can just hunt down this one matchlock unit. I will just send the general. Would be scary if they had something to ambush me here. It is also interesting. Okay, yeah, this is this army, yeah, okay. Already scouted it last turn, but I think it got a little bit stronger. So this army will likely attack soon. Will likely attack Iwase soon. I mean, if I was to upgrade those town watches, then the garrison would become absolutely insane with Kenshi Hatamoto garrison and one more Yarikumi garrison. But the problem is that it also reduces my build limit of Ashigaru and Katana units, so don't really want to do that. Maybe instead I want to upgrade the fortress, then we have a better fortress. We also get a bunch more units, more Teppokumi, which are the strongest units in the defense. But it would also reduce food, and we need food for growth in all the provinces. So yeah, I think I might just make a few units or send a few units into that province. Yeah, here I have 3 Ashigaru. Let's send them into that province. Good. Now I will hunt down this enemy here. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can just auto-resolve this. See how many I lose. Okay, 1, absolutely perfect. Have a look at the experience. Okay. Perfect, he leveled up. This is insane. This is really good. Let's have a look what we can get. Okay. So. I mean, plus 30% to replenishment would also be really, really good, honestly. Plus 60 increase line of sight is not bad. But firstly, let's get plus 15 armor and plus 15% increase to the size of General's bodyguard. Actually, now I will go for Living Treasure. This will give us 100% increase to the size of a General's bodyguard. And it also gives plus 2 happiness in provinces where this man is present. And it also enables Banzai, which is pretty good. This way, units that can have Banzai, for example, Nodachi Samurai, but also Kenshi Samurai, they can get Banzai, even though we have not researched it yet, in the army in which we have this general. They will only take 1 point of poet, because we don't really need the increase of general's influence, and only 1 point into inspirational, because it is good. The reduced upkeep is good, definitely, but we just want to make our units stronger and our army stronger at this point, I would say. And at the moment we don't really have a very expensive army anyway. Okay, nice. Once we rank up another time, we will have another look into that. But have a look, we are able to have 70 units in the general unit at the moment. That's really insane, and it will become even better soon. The number will increase. He's not even fully replenished yet, so that's insane. And yeah, okay, but I think other than that, we will not be able to increase the bodyguard size anymore. So I think the number is 104. Maybe here we can see it. Yes, the number is 104. So it's really strong to have 104 units with with these stats: 41 melee attack, 59 melee defense, and 27 armor. That is actually insane. And they might just help to conquer a castle as a secret troop that can just invade without being seen, maybe, and then just take the capture point. We will see, but yeah, for now, let's think. I mean, yeah, maybe I will use the shinobi to scout a little bit, but I don't think it is really the correct play to try and attack at this point. I mean, we do know the clans here, mainly, most of them, so I think when we capture this, we shouldn't find a new clan, which is at least a good thing. And actually, if we are able to capture this, we'll have a really strong garrison, so that's something that is a pro argument to capturing this. Let's scout. Okay, it seems like there are no armies close by, so we could just attack. I think I'll just ignore this reinforcing army, maybe. Oh my god. Okay, I have to do the old trick of getting my general outside and... Okay, after... I mean, I can try it. It is like a really high risk to do it, but actually it is possible. It looks very tough, but all of those ranged units can be useless if you just play well and are not hit by them, basically, and just move where they cannot shoot. And the samurai retainers, they are strong. Yarisa and Dojo Samurai are decent. Omabushi are decent, but our general is a one-man army, so I don't know, maybe we can do it. I hope so. I will definitely still attack this turn. This will be the main thing of this episode, I think, because it's a very risky thing and will be very interesting. Okay, nice. Here we can take out this enemy army, then general will get more experience here. And considering that we are attacking on the other side, I don't think we have to attack on this side. Maybe we can even get a few more units into that province. I mean, I think we just scouted an enemy army here, yeah. But this is the more important thing at the moment. But we can't even, okay, we can't even reach that. Okay, let's just use the resource we still have. Let's upgrade the food, or maybe... Oh, this is too expensive, we can't get it yet. Okay, but firstly, I will just take care of this little enemy army here. Let's go. I will not auto-resolve this. I will just fight it. Okay, so we fought the battle and we only lost 3 men of our general. That is pretty good, let's go. And he does also level up, perfect. This is actually more important than you would think, because it also helps increase the buffs that we get because of his commission. Now buildings are more cheap than they were before, I'm pretty certain, and the more he levels up, I think the more that does. Okay, but let's have a look. So here, +5 accuracy for all bow infantry, pretty much useless. Improves the rate at which Bushido arts are mastered, +6%, that's a little bit helpful. Converts provinces in which this man is located to a clan religion, +1 religious seal, +6% local tax bonus. I think I will actually go with the tax bonus and the conversion. The conversion might come in handy when we fight Ikoiki or something like that, and the tax income will just generally be helpful. Okay, let's do this like this. We want 3 points in commander to reduce upkeep of the units and also increase the campaign movement range. Okay, now we can just go back into a castle. Perfect. Okay, now we should be able to see that. Okay, this stuff has actually not become cheaper, I think. So maybe I'm wrong about the commissions becoming better the higher level the general is, but maybe it also only happens when a general is on like 3 stars or more. We will see once we upgrade him more. Anyway, we will now get more upgrades for our buildings here. Yeah, we'll upgrade this farm to really make our economy become even better. However, we are not really able to recruit too many more Ashigaru, because we are reducing the Ashigaru build limit when we upgrade those farms. Anyway, now the most important part, the attack of Nasu. This will be very important. If we lose here and lose our general, this would be very, very bad. We would lose also a good amount of units here, and then the enemy might be able to do a good counter attack and our progress would be halted for now. But yeah, what we'll now do is just go for the attack. And the power is looking very good, but maybe we can still do it. I hope so, with some good gameplay. Let's see. Okay, here we are on the battlefield. So it is raining, which is really good. This way the enemy gunpowder units will perform worse. I don't think the towers will be worse. Maybe? I don't know, I don't think so. But, okay, actually... Oh my god, it was a really big mistake to attack while it is raining, because now it will be harder to set the towers ablaze, which is what we need to do to win this battle. Okay, that's a little bit of a mistake right there. But okay, let's put the general here and see where the enemy deploys the units. So here are a few archers. Archers are not really a problem, so I think we'll just attack everything we have here, possibly. Here they also have Onabushi, which are pretty decent, and the Teppo Samurai. As long as the archers are here, the guns are not able to shoot at us, so that's perfect. Okay, and there are more guns. Okay. Let's get our units into position. Okay, the units are in position now. At this point, we'll just move them forward. Let's see. So the enemy tower. I can't really see the range because I am not the one defending. It's not my stronghold. Okay. You will just see when the enemy begins firing with the tower. And yeah, until that happens, we can do double speed. Okay, the enemy tower has begun firing, but at this range it's not really too accurate, so we can still walk. And the plan is to have the archers in front to tank. I don't care if they are absolutely destroyed. They are just supposed to tank for our more valuable units. Luckily the enemy doesn't also not use rapid advance on the towers. The AI does just pretty much not use any abilities with the towers, so that's good. And another good thing, okay, now we can run as we are getting shot by the archers. Another good thing about the rain is that the enemy archers cannot use fire arrows. That's very helpful. But yeah, we are being bombarded by enemy arrow fire. Let's use the heroic assault ability. Okay, let's try to charge at the tower. Let's also get a unit sieging down the enemy gate, burning down enemy gate. Let's burn this enemy tower, let's go. Okay, the general will now start climbing up. Ashigaru unit will also climb up. These Ashigaru will burn that. Okay, nice, we burnt the tower, that's perfect. Fortunately, we also lost a bunch of Ashigaru in the process. Try to run from the tower for now. We don't care if the archers break, they only have a few men left. Yeah, well, we actually lost a bunch of men. Okay, that's okay. Okay. Okay, the guns here are actually a little bit dangerous. Oh, they're beginning to fire. Only a few, luckily. Okay. We have to commit more units now. We have to take this position quickly. Yeah, I think the strategy will just be to fight here and take out the enemy units here. Let's use the whole firm ability to increase the stats of the units. Let's use Inspire. And let's just let the general fight. Look at the kills. He's getting a bunch of kills. Perfect. The gate here is still not burned down. That's not good. It's okay. Yeah, we'll just have a big old melee brawl here. But the general does have absolutely insane stats, so he should prevail. That's what I'm hoping. Interesting, enemies trying to charge out here. Okay, not burning yet, damn it. The most dangerous things are enemy guns. There are enemy guns, and here also. That's actually a little bit problematic. I maybe should have had more of a look at that. Question is, how can we... Oh, I have to. Okay, I have an idea. I have to move a unit to climb up here. That's the only way, pretty much. Okay, maybe we can charge the enemy guns when they come even more close. Okay, enemy swords here. Okay. Okay, we cannot allow these enemies to shoot. But we also don't want to get into that position, because then the guns here will be able to shoot at us. I think I want to wait with Dashi. No, actually, well, I can't really climb up. Okay. Okay, let's charge these enemies. They are kind of charging us. Okay, let's use Heroic Assault. Let's actually retreat those Ashigaru. It's looking really good, actually. It's looking perfect. This is exactly what I was hoping to happen. Exactly what I wanted. Actually, still have 2 Ashigaru units in reserve. This is really good. These guns are still scary. When they decide to shoot at us, we will have to charge them immediately. Get those into safety. Let's try to still burn down this gate. General already has 303 kills. He's pretty much like a hero unit with the stats. So an absolute beast. But yeah, climbing up here, it would be very dangerous. The enemy guns would be able to shoot at us. Maybe they are, I don't know which unit they are focused at the moment. Maybe we can trick them. Maybe they are focused on a unit and then we can attack with a different unit and maybe then they will not shoot. But for now we'll just continue the fight. Hold firm is important to use once we have it. And these samurai trainers are definitely causing a bunch of casualties, which is not too great. But it's still okay, it's still okay. Okay, let's try to hold here. More units are coming into this mosh pit and we will destroy all the enemy units coming in. Actually, I think I should just climb up with those Ashigaru here. Maybe I can climb up, we will see. Okay, we have to be careful here. We don't want enemy guns to shoot us. Okay, perfect. Oh, what are the enemy guns doing? Okay. But now they are beginning to fire. I don't know what they are firing. Can't really see it, honestly. It's not really saying that any unit is getting shot. Our Ashigaru are actually beating the samurai, kinda, because our Ashigaru are absolutely insane. Okay, this unit might getting shot, but it's not really suffering a lot of casualties through the enemy fire, it seems. Maybe they're even causing some friendly fire, so it's okay for now. But I have to continuously watch how many men this general has. It's a good amount of men. Okay, we use hold firm. Unfortunately, the 2 units down here got it also. That's not what I wanted. Let's climb up with this unit actually. Yeah, we still have 3 units here. Let's also climb up with this unit and with this unit at this point. Okay. This unit is a little bit isolated from the other units, but it's still doing good. Still fighting well. Okay, we actually have a bunch of enemies breaking here. Let's try to kill a few more of them. Or actually charge those enemies and charge those enemies. I think our general does also cause dread here, so the enemies might be afraid of him and run quickly. Taking out those guns would also be nice, but I think then would get shot by the enemy guns. Is there another way to... No, I think the problem is there are also a bunch of towers. You saw how many units die when you try to take out those towers, so that's problematic. Oh, now those guns are firing, that's also not good. But they can't be doing too much at the moment. Okay, so the plan will be to soon climb up here, take out the guns, then charge through with everything, and then take the castle. But we have to wait until all the enemy units are pretty much destroyed outside, because they will fight to the death up there. Okay, what will I do now? I think I might just take out the samurai. When I see that enemy guns are firing, no, they cannot fire into that position, perfect. But this tower can fire. But I think at this range shouldn't do a lot, but still I have to be careful. Okay, this is looking okay and good. Perfect. We'll have more units here. Actually, if they break and then come back, it could be dangerous if the guns break and then come back. And because then they could set up here, which would be annoying. Let's try to take them out. Okay, some units are a bit tired. Let's see. When they flee, we can take them out. Ashigaru, or Yarikumi is they're called in this mod. Problem is all of the enemies will come back. I was looking with the enemy guns. They are not really firing. But okay, now enemy guns are firing. It's a little bit scary. Okay. Come on, guys. Come on, let's break them. Okay, perfect. Now we'll just push, 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 and climb up here. Actually, no. We have to be careful here. Don't want the guns to take out too many units. Let's move everybody there. Okay, the guns are not firing. Perfect. So we are in a good position at the moment. Activate defensive formation. Oh, now the guns are firing. To which unit? Oh, onto the general. That's the worst thing that could have happened. Oh my, the worst thing that could have happened. Okay, now I know they are targeting the generals, so I just have to wait now. Okay, now let's charge those Ashigaru. Those guns. Okay, this unit is now getting targeted. Oh, the general is still. Okay, let's move him to safety. Oh, the enemy guns, they are not fighting our units. I have to move those units into safety. What is happening? Ah, the guns, they are still there, that's the problem. But I think they can't really fire into those units maybe. So I should be able to climb up with the general as well. At this point the general could die. We have to be very careful actually. Enemy guns are really the problem. Fire. I cannot get shot at the moment. Please stop shooting me. I need more units to be able to climb up here. Okay, now it's getting tough. Okay, I think I just need to wait here and take out all the other enemies before I do anything else. That's what I should have done before climbing up here. Still, the Ashigarus, they are strong. They are taking out a bunch of enemies as well. Gun? What is shooting the general? The enemy archers? That is not good. These units here, they are doing okay at the moment. It's scary because if I try to climb up the general now, he might die. Then that would be terrible. Those guns, they are the problem at the moment. They are just in a perfect position. In a very decent position at least. Okay, maybe now the enemies can try and attack me here. Let's actually ungroup those units. This unit into a different formation. Oh my, now the enemy metro tower is shooting my Ashigaru. They will likely also do a bunch of friendly damage. And the enemies, they break before they are able to reach me, which is not really good. This way I can't really take out too many of them. Damn, the enemy metro tower is also a problem. Okay, I have to think now. If I make the wrong decision now, it will be very costly for me. Enemy archers also firing to my units here, not good. I definitely cannot let those break. I will not let that happen. They will fight to the death, to the last man. Maybe I think I just have to commit everything into this position and try to get up there with everything I have. Maybe I'll keep the general back. Because we'll see. We'll just try to get another unit up there. Let's see if it works. Hopefully we will not get shot by the enemy guns. Oh no. They are beginning to shoot at least a little bit. Okay, let's get up there. Perfect. We'll just send everybody up there. This should hopefully work. But it will be very hard, very brutal. Okay, the enemy archers are not really doing a lot. Maybe even friendly fire. The enemy Metro Tower is doing, unfortunately, some stuff. But hey, those guys actually about to break. If they break, we have to move with everything and charge in. Come on, break, break, break. Oh no. Rally. Come on, I have to support the morale. Hold firm. Oh no. Okay, okay. It's okay. Damn it, I was too slow with the hold firm. Oh no. I need to have my general closer. Okay, let's move him to that position. Enemy guns firing a little bit. Okay, but we almost had it, but then it didn't work. Okay, that's tough, that's tough. Okay, let's try to climb up with these guys. Just need the enemy Peppo guys to break there. Okay, but now I think I have the right strategy. The general in that position, when the Ashigaru will climb up there, and then it should work. Let's use Inspire, that's perfect. We'll keep the hold firm until the enemies begin breaking. We have to just endure the enemy archer fire, I would say, at this point. Because yeah, if we move into that position, the enemy guns will absolutely destroy us. Yeah, the enemy is also suffering a lot, but they still have these Omabushi almost full. Oh, this is very tough. Very hard. I think I might try to also climb up to general now. But no, I cannot. It is, yeah, it's so risky. Everything that's happening here. Oh, the enemy guns just moved. Okay, let's get the general away from here. Let's use Rogue Assault. Let's use. No, oh, I was too late. Oh, I cannot believe it. That is really shameful. Let's charge enemy guns. Oh no, stop shooting guns, please. This is tough. Okay, now the general will be able to climb up. And maybe we can break the enemies. It's very tough. Oh, we have another Yumikumi garrison coming now. Okay, scary. But at this point, maybe it will work. Let's see what the enemy archers will do. Maybe we can charge them, but the enemy metro tower is dangerous. Now the general is able to climb up. The general will break the enemies. Okay, where can enemy towers fire into? They can fire at that position. Okay, let's charge in with the general. Let's attack those archers here. Maybe we can break a few enemies and kill them. Let's use second wind and let's keep rallying for now because we need it. Okay, they're holding. So close at the moment. Wow. I think I should have just tried to wait here for some time until they had sent out more units, which I could have taken out. But yeah, now we are in this situation. The problem is, even when I've killed all of the enemies, there's still those matchlock towers remaining, so I don't know. I don't know about this, honestly, it's tough. Come on, samurai, come on, hero, I mean, general. I mean, where's the victory point here? Yeah, so this tower can absolutely destroy me when I'm taking it. I have to decap this tower and then take this victory point. That's the only way. This tower cannot shoot at me while I'm here, but wow. This is so tough. Honestly, I think maybe I should have just tried to take this tower because towers are so strong. You can absolutely destroy the enemy with the towers. also. Let's continue watching the battle here so that we don't... Oh no, I think the enemy tower just shot one guy of the general. Where's the general is the question. Is he in the back? He is in the front. He could get shot any second. That is tough. Enemies are about to break. Let's take out a bunch of them here. Can you get in? Oh, they stop breaking. Ah, they can't break on the highest layer, I forgot. Okay, I have to try and get into a better position, I think. This tower can shoot at me, but... Oh yeah, I can't really do anything, I feel like. It's tough. It's very tough right now. Oh no, I lost another one of the general bodyguard. But, oh, not many left, not many of the enemy left. But they are holding the victory point. I have to capture this tower and then maybe win. Come on, you guys. Oh, they're able to get in. Nice, they got in. Perfect. Okay, come on. Come on, take out all the enemies here, please. Quickly. I will keep the hold firm. My god. What? Hold firm. Stop running. I have rally also. I need rally soon. Use rally soon. We can take out his archers there. We have to... Wait, this tower can... We have to kind of push forward, I feel like. Push forward. Yeah, we should be kind of safe from enemy tower fire. I hope. A little bit more safe. Yeah, and once hold firm ends, I will use rally. Let's use second wind. The balance of power is a lot in our favor, but the matchdog towers could change everything in seconds. What? Ah! No, and oh no, okay. Damn it. Oh no, the general dies. Terrible. Damn it. Oh, I should have pushed into this position actually. Here it would have been perfect. Okay, damn it. Unfortunately, I was not very lucky. Damn it. Okay, let's still try to win this battle, but at this point we don't have rally anymore. Let's see. I mean, there are like no enemy units left. Damn it. Damn. Okay, let's fast forward. Yeah, we can't do anything here to increase morale. We just have to let the fight continue. Hope our general will turn out on top, but...
Our men are running from the battlefield.
Yeah, oh damn it.
Shameful display.
I guess I should have just retreated when I saw how strong the enemy garrison was. I kind of forgot, oh no, but it was very close. It was very close. I mean, honestly, yeah, the general might just still win the battle here alone. Or at least the general's bodyguard. Let's see. I think they should be able to win, actually. And damn, yeah, okay, just so close. Damn it. I should have just done a few things differently and then I would have won, I guess. Maybe, yeah, wait here for a longer time, then more units would have come out. And I could have taken them out and just won this way. Okay, 11 men left. I mean, 11 men left. 9. Come on. That's it, right? 1. Battle 1. Oh no. A decisive victory. Tough battle. I mean, we captured the stronghold, but honestly, is it worth to lose your insanely leveled up general for that? Honestly, not really. But it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. At least we got this very strong settlement, which is pretty good. Okay, let's see now. It says, yeah, he's alive, but no, he's dead. Right? Let's see. Wait. I'm confused. Didn't it say that the general died? Or did it... What? I cannot believe it. If the general is really still alive, that's insane! I cannot believe it. Let's go! It's so good! What? Holy... I cannot believe it. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I understood something wrong? Maybe their general died? Or no. My general died. Okay, definitely my general died, but he came back from the dead. What? Okay. He definitely died because I didn't have the rally ability anymore. He's now back. He is back from the dead. Okay, this guy, he has an ability to revive himself. I know, he's a demon. He's really not human anymore. What is going on? It's absolutely insane. Also, another thing I realized is, yeah, once you have your settlement on the castle level, you can actually recruit generals. That is absolutely insane. And you can recruit different generals, the Yari Taisho, the Yumi Taisho, the Teppo Taisho, and the Kenji Taisho. So that's pretty insane also. I would actually like to recruit them in the province where we have the Master Armorer here. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, at the moment we are also not really needing more generals, honestly. Even though, of course, you saw they can become absolutely insane once you level them up enough. Let's get rid of these buildings here that we do not need. We can keep the extra fruit. The sword school we will also get rid of. Then we can actually build a bunch of buildings like the market and the Zakuden. Then we can get the ninja and the Metzger. Perfect, that's really good. Okay, this was absolutely insane. What is going on? I don't understand it. How is this guy still alive? He's really not human. I love him. He's insane. Okay. Actually, we can still be attacked from this direction, so this is a little bit annoying. So this castle will not protect us as well as I would like, but okay. I will get the general into this unit, so these units, so that they get replenished. Can we maybe get them? No, we cannot get them inside. Maybe with there's like a trick like alt, I think. Okay, let's test. Okay, at this point I can't even move the general anymore. Okay, that's fine. Let's upgrade the roads to increase the Ashigaru build limit. Increased by 1. But yeah, with that, the turn is pretty much over. Okay. And honestly, I'm not sure how exactly the save system with legendary difficulty works, but I think you have to go into a battle or you have to end the turn so that it saves. So I have to end the turn now, and then we can end the episode. Right, everything is fine. We have a few units here, and we have 2 units here, which is good. 3 units actually. Yeah, this should be fine with the... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, let's end the turn. Right. Okay, next turn we'll be able to also get Teppo Kumi. Okay, now we end the turn. Watching no peace, but it's still so insane. I mean, honestly, the funny thing is, because I'm playing legendary, I couldn't even save scum if I wanted to. So it felt really bad, just losing this insanely good general, and I was like, no. But then somehow he just returned from the dead. And oh no, the shinobi, oh no, the shinobi is dead. That's... Oh no, you please, general, go into the fortress, general. Okay, nice. Ooh. Okay. Nice. Okay, now we have this insane fortress for ourselves, and next episode we'll start with this battle. This is so crazy. Our general has taken this fortress with everything he had, and he even came back from the dead. Even died. But next time we have this to fight with this captured province. Let's go. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and until next time.